Hey everybody, welcome to Crossroads, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. This is currently Season 1, Week number 7. None of us remember where we were because it's been months since we played last. So, who remembers what we were trying to do?
Not get killed by a vampire is all I remember.
Wait, is it 3.5? I thought it was like 5.
5,
Did you say
sorry.
3?
It's
I might have
totally
said 5.
5.
It's 5th edition, sorry.
We don't even
He
remember
threw in the 3.
We don't even
That
know
was
where
just a
we're at.
test. That was just a test to make
You,
sure
Matt, you
guys-
passed.
You passed.
Congratulations. You're all paying
Congratulations.
attention.
Yeah.
Well then, let's see. When we left off, some stuff happened, and y'all reacted to it.
There was a friendly vampire ghost guy who was stealing stuff, and we didn't kill him. And he was like, cool.
Why do I not remember this vampire?
You're the one that convinced him to go ahead and tell the farmer what he did when he lifted the wishing item off of him.
It's right at the end of our game. It's like late at night,
Mm-hmm.
early in the morning.
Were we in the town?
Yes,
Yeah.
we were in the tavern. He was a friendly vampire.
Didn't he play? He played. Wasn't he
Yeah.
a bard? Yeah.
He played at the... He gave me something, didn't he?
Oh,
See?
okay. I think I know what you're talking about now.
The floodgates have been opened.
Yeah, you had the noble that was supposed to have died was wandering through town completely safe, and then he was mauled by a lion that had escaped from a zoo.
What was the thing that he took?
Yep. The thing that he took was a wishing item of some kind. I think it was a lamp. I can't remember. A bottle?
When do we get a lamp?
You didn't get it. The farmer had it. And a lot of money for no reason.
Yeah, that genie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I vaguely remember that.
So as
He
far
was
as
always...
our pressing concerns, what were we trying to take care of? If anything?
Well,
Business.
there were some strange blue goblins that had been showing up that had been displacing the regular goblins out of the mountains to the east for some reason.
I remember not caring about that.
Yeah, okay.
Blue goblins where? To the east?
Say that again?
Where were they? To the east?
Yeah, strange blue goblins have been appearing south and east of the town, and they were displacing the goblins from the mountains there.
I remember some crazy cleric rambling about and charred corpses and stuff.
That was me, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So you admit to it then?
I'm crazed.
Baited.
You were having partially mechanical animals showing up
Right.
further to the northeast.
Oh,
So you got-
yeah.
You got blue
Robo
goblins,
rats. And
Yeah.
bear.
a robo
Oh my.
bear. That was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, nearly like one shot us all.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So that's going on northeast, goblin displacement, southeast, southwest. You've been hearing reports of strange creatures that may or may not still be there.
All right, the big glowing thing from the sky.
But that was north. The big
We
gold thing in
handled
the sky
that.
was north.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Oh,
was
okay.
that.
Wait, strange creatures to the south? What was that?
Southwest in the
Southwest?
swamps. Yeah, some strange xenomorph
That-
type creature.
So
Yeah.
they were both north and south?
The ship with the strange
Okay.
creature was north.
But
And
we've
the
got
We
nothing
finished
to
north.
we finished but we got nothing to connect those two things, right? We didn't hear a description of what was down south west.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not really sure. They sounded similar from what some of the surviving guardsmen had said, but that may or may not have been dealt with by another party that left a few days.
But the content has been updated in this patch.
Certain unbalanced creatures were removed.
Quest unavailable. Expired.
If you still have that quest, please drop it from your journals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, I'm keeping that in my journal for forever.
You do what you will. I think that was all of the major issues that you were aware of.
Well, and there's the impending Trask the Trask that's coming.
Oh right, Terrasquay.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The
That I
prophecy.
was rambling on about.
Y'all don't know about any prophecy.
Yeah, we do.
I did.
No,
I
you
got
don't.
the prophecy from the fortune teller.
No, you might check your memory. It seems to be gone.
Dun dun dun. It wasn't a Terrasquay, it was an alien, a xenomorph monster that no longer exists.
No, that's partially related, but not.
Are you being serious, Sragg?
Yeah, that you don't even remember that. That prophecy's gone.
Okay, why? Sorry.
You don't know.
Because I might have received a third wish.
Okay.
He fucked up. That's what happened.
Okay, well that's gone.
Sir Wishingstein.
So that was that's the how we're playing. Like we never heard that. It just
The verbiage was never existed. So yeah.
So that means that is so many deaths in town that have no reason to have died.
No.
No, it never existed.
The other prophecies still came true, but that's
Okay,
a
wait a
lot.
minute. I've got questions then. If we're like in this whole like time shit didn't happen, then did we actually do shit with the other glowing northern situation? If shit
Yeah,
happened?
that's unrelated.
But like we would have to have gotten rewards for fighting stuff that didn't happen, or is that not?
Let me clarify what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The xenomorph issue happened,
Okay.
and now they're gone.
But there's
But the
another.
dark prophecy about something else, that just kind of disappeared.
Okay.
Those are two different wishes.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I like it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how are our memories affected? Like, there's a gap, or something
Mhm.
else happened in that period?
There's
It
a
was-
gap.
It was Harvest
There's a
Festival.
gap.
What was in that ale?
In fact, you'll start to see people coming back to town that have no idea why they left.
Do they look any worse for wear, or?
Confused.
Yeah.
Confused mostly. But that's coming, so don't worry.
The
Nice.
reckoning.
Sorry, it was the best I could do.
You all have lost time. And there are aliens in here, so that's interesting. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. Now, okay, that's what's happening. Now,
Uh-huh.
do we care?
That's a good question.
You know what's probably messed up? If all that shit with like the xenomorphs didn't happen, or they no longer existed, or was taken care of, now the friggin' predators are probably confused as fuck too. So
Well, see, that's not a memory blank.
okay.
The only memory blank is anything to do with the prophecy of the Trask heading this way and destroying the place.
They're still probably confused as fuck as to why.
Has
shit-
anybody not seen Infinity War?
The snapping?
Okay. Does anybody not know what the snapping is? Okay, damn it! I'll keep my mouth shut.
Gotcha.
Or
Yeah.
my mouth shut. So the xenomorphs were the snapping.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you seen the new Ant-Man?
No, not yet.
No.
There's extra stuff after the end that ties into Infinity War.
Oh, good. Explains where the heck Ant-Man was.
Yeah,
He was under house arrest.
Okay.
he
I
was.
haven't seen it. Spoilers.
I didn't say anything.
They
There's
said it in
Foxy
Infinity
McFox.
War. Right there when they're in
He
the
did say it.
headquarters. They're
But
like,
again,
yeah.
stop talking about Infinity War. Someone already said they haven't seen Infinity War.
So y'all are all sitting there talking, and then suddenly Fleur says, "I don't feel so good." No. All right.
I
Anyway,
thought you said you didn't see it.
who, me?
Yeah.
I saw it. I didn't see
Okay.
Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
blessings upon me.
Yeah, right. Anyway,
Scott feels very blessed. Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
So y'all had left town to deal with that.
No, we're in town. It's midnight, and we were just doing the vampire thing. Oh,
you're back now.
Okay.
One of the other things that was going on while y'all left. Oh no, y'all did take care of that too. The guy that was going to be executed. That's right.
Yeah.
Y'all fixed that.
We saved his ass.
Yeah, totally.
No, you actually did. Y'all were trying to break in and got some help. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
because we found the Assassin's Guild or whatever.
Well, I suppose he technically is for this area. Anyway.
I didn't make good notes last session. That's what I've learned.
Fired.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bard penalty.
He's
It's
taking.
almost like you have spots of your memory that are missing.
He's a bard. He takes creative liberties when the story
Yeah.
was boring.
There
Yeah.
we go. I see. Ow. That hurt.
Shot fired.
I'll just try to move on.
I'm over it.
Well, I'm glad. So,
Terrible.
God. So we did leave off with the 6 of y'all. Oh, actually, all 7 of y'all were together, and Zook grabs his stuff and disappears in a poof of smoke and you on the line.
Well, we're pretty sure he's running in like a little baby from the vampire.
Vampire. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
he's pretty
happened.
upset about that whole vampire situation. I remember that.
Was that resolved or was that cliffhangered?
That was resolved.
Okay.
The last thing I wrote down is that a barkeep was telling us about a man who took his eye.
Yeah, that's the new barkeep, the Russian man. I can't remember his name. I wish I had.
Nikolai
Nikolai One Eye.
Moray.
Yeah.
Nikolai Moray. Thank you. Okay. Yep.
Does he
That's
have a
right. He was
nickel
telling.
for an eye? Nickel eye?
No.
He does now.
He does now because that's really awesome.
What?
Nikolai.
But also, he has an ear, if I remember correctly, isn't it? That he's wearing a dried ear that he's wearing on a chain around his neck.
I don't think we knew that.
What do we do now?
Does he whisper into it?
No, it's just hanging out there. It was either an ear or an eye. I can't remember. Thing. I'll have to check that out. I got
It
it
was
somewhere.
not
I'm
when I
hoping
turned
it's
it
an
back.
ear.
It was an ear.
I'm hoping it's an ear. I don't know what an eye would look like.
Yeah, okay. It's an ear. I'm just gonna. If it is, that we're going back in the past, changing
The
that.
dried out eye.
Still sounds pretty eerie to me.
The story he was telling you was about the only man he's never gotten vengeance on. It was the man that slapped him right after he came out of the long dark tunnel. So he reached out and snatched the ear off his face.
Oh, right.
Because that's believable.
Oh, I see. That's where you draw the line.
What's the name of it's Moondeep Tavern, right?
Yeah, Moondeep
Yes.
Tavern. That's where y'all are at.
I'm just adding him to the NPC thing.
Awesome. Yeah, the current owner, Laura, is nowhere to be seen as she has adopted a goblin baby.
Sabbatical.
Yep, she's away for a
Matt
while.
Or she's in a labyrinth trying to save the golden baby, something like that.
That's right. The Goblin King came for her. So I'm already like derailed.
That didn't take long, guys. Success.
Success. Thanks.
How does it feel to be back?
I'm glad. All right.
Hey, we're just now starting the game, so I mean, it's let us ease into this because we should have started hours ago.
Yeah, I remember who I am.
If I remember correctly, your character's name was Maevis?
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
What's my
I'm having an
motivation?
exit.
Call him Meg.
That wish was a little stiff. I'm having an existential crisis here.
I'm sure that we'll be able to iron it all out.
God.
Well, y'all are in there. A man does rush into the bar. He's got.
Does he fall over
Say what?
face first into the bar?
Right into it. You hear dong.
Human man?
Hey, I think a quest just arrived.
So we're back inside the bar now, right? Inside
Yeah.
the tavern? Okay.
Inside the tavern.
We're in the tavern and the guy runs into the bar.
And
Looks like you did it great.
I think I tracked the timeline.
It was midnight when the vampire thing when we ended.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The reason there's a bar is because it's limbo night at the tavern.
The entertainment's are
Hosted by the gnomes because they were really good at it.
He
Bunch
runs
of
in
cheaters.
the bar. You see Nikolai. You look like you did a drink.
It's Foedrin's limbo night. Extravaganza.
That.
He runs up to the bar. He's still got the dust from the road all over his long coat. And he slams down a couple of coins on the bar and says, "Give me something good. The best you got."
You're in the wrong place.
He just kind of looks sideline over at you, shakes his head, takes
Accept the rat stew. Have some of that.
Svetlana
the
will
shot
give you the evil eye.
Nikolai pours for him, slams it back. "Keep them coming. I need to unsee what I've seen this night.
Well, what was it that you seen?
A creature, big as a mountain,
Creature.
far to the south, rose from the ground, turned into smoke and vanished."
Oh,
At least he's gone.
You say you saw this with your own eyes?
Yeah, that I did.
Did he kick you in the head?
right here. He's got the lump still.
Sure you didn't dream that up?
Never seen anything like it. Oh, I'm sure. I was taking advantage of the goblins. Thought I'd get some quick money.
Taken advantage of.
Oh, you
He
sure?
pulls his coat back, and you can see underneath the coat, he's got full plate armor that's got some pretty nice etching on it and a fairly fancy sword.
Ah.
Easy money. Never seen anything like that before.
You said the goblins had that?
No. I was out hunting for more goblins when I saw that thing rise into the south. Must have been miles off. The thing was huge. Like I say, big as a mountain.
You see any blue goblins while you're out there?
No, that I didn't. I still want to bag me one of them. Yeah, if and I've got time.
Sort of
Time?
nodding.
Question mark?
Yeah. No, quite. I'm not even responding to the blue goblin.
He takes another shot. The thing was faced this way before it disappeared. I wonder if it's coming.
The giant Inviso Disappearo
Mountain.
mountain.
Disappearing mountain.
When you say mountain, mountain for a dwarf, mountain for a human.
All of the above.
Because I like me a good mountain for carving stones.
I don't think you'd like this one. It had these things hanging off of its face.
Well, I don't know. I pull my Urgosh out. I'm kind of shining it.
How far away do you say it is?
Oh, it would have been many miles south, but I imagine it could cover those in a couple of strides.
I'm pretty sure that if something the size of a mountain was heading our way, we would see
Feel
it.
it?
Wouldn't we
feel
have
it.
seen it before you got here?
Wouldn't we have felt it like moving?
Are you sure you have not had a few drinks before you came in tonight?
Have you ever heard the
I'm not
world-
sure of much. Heard of what?
The world is flat.
I don't quite think so, because I'm pretty sure he would have tipped it.
And not if he was standing right in the middle of it.
Ah? That one knows things. Don't know what they are, but she knows.
He throws down a few more coins and takes the bottle. Joke if you like. I say, enjoy your last night. I plan to.
Are you looking for a blessing, sir?
He looks over
Run
at you,
away!
looks at your symbol, looks at you. Why the hell not?
Oh,
Okay. She'll go through the blessings for him.
You know what? Hang around for a while.
Use
Have
your
a
last
few more
rites.
bottles. Sorry, go ahead, Scott.
Do you want to do your last rites as well?
Might as well get that out of the way.
So,
Hang around for a while. Have a few more bottles, and you'll enjoy last night too. Tomorrow.
and who would you like to gift the sword to?
I don't think anybody will be needing it.
A good strong sword is always worth killing a monster.
Yes, but if we're all dead, we don't need it, right? That's what you're saying.
Don't you have more drinks to pour?
Shouldn't you be doing your last rites too then?
I have faith in my God.
That's why you should be doing your last rites, I think.
I had to ask though. You say you want to enjoy your last night. You come here. I don't understand.
Like I said, finish that bottle, and tomorrow he'll have enjoyed his last night.
are you from here?
No.
But he came here to
Are-
this
Are
cabin.
you
Why?
from here?
I don't understand.
Originally, no. I hail from Waterdeep.
What brings you this way aside from black robes and goblin killing?
Precisely that. The goblins. They're packed up to leave. They thought they might have some valuables with them. Thought I'd take advantage of it.
Huh. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to anything, really.
He goes over, throws a few more coins on the counter. It says, let's have a few more of those bottles for my friends. I hope you don't mind. I call you my friends. I don't think there's enough time for proper introductions, but here we go.
Well, my name is Fleur. And your name?
Gregor McGuffin.
Oh, God.
You again? No. Thought you were erased from history.
Oh, Lordy.
I just love hurting y'all. It's great.
Well,
Which one's Gregor? Wait, for those of us who aren't cluing in.
It's not really the Gregor so much as the MacGuffin.
Yeah, what's the MacGuffins again?
The MacGuffin clan? Yeah.
I don't remember.
They're pretty important.
They're a set of train conductors.
Gotcha. Sorry, my train kind of derailed there on that one.
Not a problem.
Very, very elite set of train conductors.
yes.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. He extends his hand.
Oh, my God. Sure, why not? Shakes hand.
He turns and shakes in the extended hand.
Pleasure to meet you, McMuffin.
It's McGruffin.
And what did I
It's
say?
MacGuffin, actually. What's the matter?
Wait, what did I say?
Yes.
Is that actually your expression sitting across the table? I'm enjoying some of the expressions going on here.
I'm glad that the camera's out tonight.
Oh. So he pours anyone that offers, anyone that extends a cup, he'll pour some of the bottle too.
Sure.
Sure, why not? The better times.
And anyone have any more questions for him? He seems to be kind of drinking and looking into the bottle now.
No, this dude's crazy.
He might.
I will continue to investigate other questions off him.
So, being that it's your last night, or our last night, what do you plan on doing with your shinies there?
Probably being implanted into the ground with him whenever it steps on me.
You're not even going to try and wear them?
It's-
That's what I'm doing. But once he steps here, it'll probably take the entire town.
That big, huh?
I got to
That
say,
big.
I still, I'm a little confused. You say that this monster was as big as a mountain. Did you see it appear and disappear, or was it already there and you just missed it?
It rose from the ground.
Like, dug its
Several
way
miles
out?
south.
Or
Near Quavar, I'd expect.
you saw it come out of the ground?
Near Quavar.
And it had tentacle things from its mouth?
Yes. Yes.
What color?
It was kind of a grayish blue.
A very large goblin? That
Oh,
was
thank
blue?
goodness it wasn't red.
And the red one's worse. He looks at you with an arched eyebrow, not really sure.
Aye. We better have another drink.
Yes. Yes. Let's.
So it rises from the ground, and then in a puff of smoke, it disappears. That
Correct?
makes no sense whatsoever. Why it disappear if it just show up?
Maybe he
That's a
had things to
wonderful
do.
question. Perhaps an invisibility of some sort?
Maybe you startled it.
He kind of thinks about that for a minute.
No.
It could be like elephant and mouse. Elephant sees mouse, he go eek, 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 and run away because he's
I've-
scared of little mouse.
I have never heard of an elephant.
What is an elephant? Oh, an elephant. I thought you said something else.
An elephant.
So you think you may have scared it?
I doubt it.
How far away was it
That's
You see-
several
Quaver?
miles, I'd say.
from you? Yeah, I don't even think you'd see him for like that.
The size was immense.
Did you
He
say it
just
was?
rose up and was above the clouds.
It can fly?
It was still touching the land as far as I could see.
He did have eyes.
I'm having another one of those drinks.
Eyes, yes. A brilliant red, solid.
I have to ask, was it only 2 eyes or more?
Only 2.
Did
How
it
many
have,
tentacles?
yeah, how many? That's what I was going to ask.
Eh?
Did you
They're
have
all
a chance
reared
to
on
count?
top of each other. It's I didn't have a chance to count. No, I kind of
More
after
than
noticing
3?
the size, I came running back to town as quick as I could be.
Did it have arms or legs?
Yes, a pair each, and some small wings that I don't think would have worked too well.
So it was like a tentacle beard, per se.
It's mountain.
Yeah, tentacle beard mountain,
Tentacle beard mountain.
but not a red one like you say. What do you call those things? And he pours you some more drink.
A
The red
dragon?
ones.
Well, Mr. MacGuffin, you have yourself a good night.
A dragon?
I can't even pronounce it.
I think they could have eaten a dragon without noticing.
I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah, gotcha. I was wondering. Phineas, you? Have you just been listening, or?
Yeah, I've just been listening. I'll finish whatever drink I'm on and call it a night.
Okay. All right. And how about Foedrin? What have you been doing this whole time?
Your microphone's muted, Chris.
Get his note.
It's still muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
can
go.
hear what-
Calm down.
Don't get short with me.
I've just been sitting at the table eating and drinking.
You haven't paid him any mind. He's obviously nuts, right?
No, yeah,
Okay.
he sounds strange,
Svetlana?
crazy.
And she'll continue to crack questions.
But he's
Getting a
he's nuts.
description.
Everyone thinks he's nuts. This is good.
I'm gonna hang out with my new drinking buddy.
Yep. He
I
will
don't know
drink
what
with
you'd
you all
expect
night.
us to think. Someone runs back to your house and tells you the same thing. What are you gonna do? Yeah,
Think he's crazy.
fuck out.
In a world where we've seen fucking weird shit fall from the sky, and yeah, I don't know if I would think he's crazy.
No, I don't know. That's a little too weird, isn't it?
Nah. It's just
He-
another day at the bar.
Yeah, it is.
Only the weird.
I still stand by what I said. He beat the monster back here.
Uh-huh.
Either he's the fastest man alive, or that
Of course.
monster's not coming this way.
Of course. Can't you smell him from here?
You know what? If he's that big and could get here that quick, maybe he's already here.
Wouldn't we have seen that?
Not if he's invisible.
Wouldn't we have felt the steps?
Wouldn't the whole town be destroyed by his giant foot?
Well, maybe he can float. You ever thought of that?
With
Of
his
course.
tiny wings?
A mountain that floats.
Yeah,
Well,
this
he's
guy's
already big
looking
enough
on
to
that
be a
TV.
mountain. If he can go invisible, maybe he can float too. I'm sure that's not too complicated.
Well, you said he turned into smoke. Maybe he just blew away.
Maybe he just came as smoke. Is there smoke outside? I'm gonna go and look.
Locking the door
There's
behind.
a lot of smoke outside from different chimneys.
Oh, there's a bunch of smoke out here.
Door is still locked.
Yeah, the door is unlocked now.
Well, on the
Um,
bright side, at least if we all get crushed in our sleep, it will be a quick and painless death.
Right?
The
Crushed by smoke.
MacGuffin disappears screaming into the night.
Wait, come back.
Did he leave his stuff?
He left nothing but the bottles and the coins on the table.
Oh, coins. I grabbed
Uh-huh.
them.
Yeah, you're gonna get your hand whacked by an
What? Those are for me. What? Oh.
Our new Russian innkeep smashes a bottle on the counter and just points it at him.
Yeah.
I thought he paid for those already.
That's
The man
payment
of
for
few
services rendered and my tip.
I have children to tend to. I'll be right back.
All right. All right.
Totally a
So
cop.
after so Maevis took off first. Where did you go, Maevis?
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but here? All right. Meanwhile, in Moondel's slave market,
Sure.
where did you go? You went home? You went to sleep? You went
Do I have a home?
the end.
You went out and came back in.
Oh yeah, I live here. I can't escape this.
You go upstairs to your room.
I went to bed in my room. That's where I
Okay.
went.
All right. And Finias, you booked it too. You actually have a home.
Mm-hmm.
2-story townhouse off the river.
Sure.
Write it
Number
down. It
6.
never happened. I have a feeling you were a moderately successful con artist, so you probably do have something.
What time of night is it when Buddy leaves? Or morning?
Morning? Well, if the vampire thing happened at 12, this is probably going to be around 1:30.
So he saw all this in the dark, I guess?
Yeah.
He ran
Well-
back to town from outside of town.
He didn't say, I guess. He just said he saw a mountain.
Uh-huh. And then he was south of town and ran back here.
Gotcha.
Y'all shouldn't listen to crazy people.
Right?
So we're sorry. What time in the morning?
1:30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still drinking time.
It's just me in the bar now, or what?
No, Foedrin's in the bar. He's still eating, kind of staring at you occasionally. Looks rather creepy. Yeah, just exactly like
I
that.
stare back. We're having staring contests.
Yeah.
And we're not fighting. That's what we do.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
And then we take a drink. And then we keep staring.
Fleur probably completed the blessings on herself and is laying on the ground holding an orchid.
No, I am not.
Oh,
Arms crossed.
what are you doing, Fleur?
Quit blessing yourself.
There's a time and place to bless yourself. This is not it.
It's for the privacy of your own room.
He is a paladin. She is.
I'm actually probably going to try to do damage control and chase after this crazed idiot and anyone that starts getting like ludicrous from any of this.
Okay.
Providing blessings as we're going through.
Oh, she's running after him as they're okay.
Yeah, so Fleur ran off into the night after the other and playground.
Okay, if I see Fleur taking off, I'm gonna run to the door too and yell out, "Ask for the purple wombat's help!"
I'll let them know where to kick you.
Okay.
Now lock the door.
He already knows.
Congratulations, you have exorcised Crazy from the inn. And McGuffin left too.
For the record, I'm not leaving town and I'm not going into the areas that are dangerous in town.
So you're staying away from the streets. And
Stay away from town.
Gotcha. All right. So, home, sleeping.
So wait a minute. If he's running through dangerous areas of town, are you gonna go around them or?
Nope. You're like,
It's fine. I do remember saying
my
something
watch ends here. I'm going back to the inn.
about people that run off on their own.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
Yes, I remember. I remember it already afterwards.
Welcome to the streets.
I'm on a quest.
Yeah, that was good. We'll do that one off camera here in a minute.
Okay.
Just roll a few death saves. So Foedrin.
He's muted again.
You and Thargeth are the only ones left in the inn proper at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to go home.
Okay.
That's about enough of that.
Where are you going? It's only 1:30 in the a.m.-ish.
I'm tired, and I've got a clock to make.
A clock?
Yep.
Is it made of stone?
No,
Can I help?
no, there's very delicate parts. I'm afraid not.
I think you're more of a loose string than afraid not.
Ah,
So you throw your leftover red stew at him.
no.
You made the motion.
Right, that motion. That's the motion.
You slapped him. Okay.
I didn't slap you.
That's how we say goodnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back.
All right. Okay.
And I scoot out and I leave.
All right. You slap each other goodnight and he leaves. So, Thargeth,
Yeah.
you're left alone in the end.
So, you're the new guy, huh?
He looks at you. He's in his nightgown with the cap and the candle, and he's heading towards the back room, and he like turns. Yes.
So how'd you land this gig anyway? Where are you from?
He opens the door, walks inside. I will tell you tomorrow during business hours.
What, it's only 1:30? It's not even closing time. All right, I'll find another inn. One that's awake.
You're gonna find another inn that's awake.
Aye.
All right. What do you do?
Who's he
Tiger.
talking to?
Tiger out the door.
It's just randomly talking
just
to
Just
open
goes,
it.
aye.
I.
You open the door and just leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay, that works.
It's like that scene in Beer Fest where
Yep.
they get that guy drunk so he has drunken memory again.
Drunken memory again.
Yeah,
So
'cause he's got to
everyone-
find the place.
I vaguely remember that. I didn't have enough drunken memory for that.
Everyone heads off their separate ways for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Fleur will be found the next morning floating in the river. No.
What did I miss?
They missed some good stuff. Fleur ran off after the guy that ran out of the inn all by herself again
On a quest.
on a mission. My favorite type.
I'll never make that mistake again.
Mm-hmm.
And Thargeth ran off on his own too.
I staggered off, to be fair.
That's fair. Yeah, you
To be
staggered
fair,
off.
huh?
On.
I was calling up the purple wombat on my way, too.
Oh, you were?
I'm like, wombat! I'm going to the inn. Come have a drink.
Hmm?
Oh, that didn't work. Sragg.
Oh, yeah.
I was being perfectly law-abiding, aside from a little bit loud.
That still didn't work.
Oh, weird.
Drunk and disorderly.
You need the D in there. You're missing the D.
And drop the
Get
one.
that D.
It is fate.
That's hilarious.
It's fate.
How does that
Alright.
even happen?
and for Thargeth,
Are you rolling? I'm not seeing the rolls.
Does that mean Thargeth is now floating in the river too?
all right. Now, in all fairness, the first one was indeed for Thargeth. Because he's the one that's running around town calling the wombat. Yeah. In the middle of your calling, Thargeth, you do start hearing theme music.
Okay. I hear
And-
ya.
Someone hops down from the roof a few paces in front of you, followed by three other smaller creatures in costume that hop down in formation. One standing on the shoulder of the other two.
Okay. So I see that there's just standing there in front of me.
Uh-huh.
There you are.
What business have you with the maroon marmoset and his mighty marmomites? Is something troubling you, citizen?
Are you in formation right now?
Why, yes, citizen.
You all practice this what during the daytime or?
You look awfully familiar, citizen.
Oh, I have that kind of face, you know.
I suppose you do. Is there some way I can help you?
You know, I heard there was a giant being coming towards town, size of a mountain. I just thought you should know.
From what direction does this threat arise?
Was it north?
I'm not sure. You said Quavar, so it would have been south.
South.
Very well. Thank you for the tip, citizen. We'll check it out. Away, marmosites! And they take off on the rooftops heading to the south.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. And he was never seen again. He's floating
Okay.
in the river now too.
Now where's that bar?
Yeah, you find a bar.
I run
So-
into it. It makes
Yeah.
loud noise. I'm with the other guy.
Flat into a bar and you're out cold.
Got hit in the head again, right?
So, meanwhile, in the northern section of town, Fleur, this guy's fast.
If he's that fast, I'm just going to the temple.
He's heading that direction.
I'm walking.
Okay.
I'm
You
going
quickly
my
lose
normal
sight of him.
route home.
You start heading home for the temple. You do make it to the temple, Fleur.
I go in and I have a good night.
Tomorrow morning, you'll be delivered
What
to
does
the
that
temple
mean?
promptly. No. All right. You go in and you have your good night. The next morning comes earlier for some of you than others. Thargeth, you're awakened to a horrible smell, and your face is wet, and something appears to be licking you. When your vision comes back to, you see that some alley dog is now licking your face to wake you up.
Okay. That's a good dog.
You kind of look around. You see a couple other dwarves passed out in the alley near you. You see a donkey standing nearby with a cart that has been rammed into an alchemy shop. And somehow you're in the southern section of town.
Just another Tuesday. Wait, what day is it?
What do you
I pat the dog on the head if he's nearby.
Days have numbers, not names. Unless you make them up.
Just another 13.
Just another 13. You know, they should really name the days.
That sounds like something you should do.
Barry.
Barry.
They're 1 to 10.
Oh, there you go.
Guinevere. I like that one. Lucinda.
So you're just having this conversation with the dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm patting him on the head.
Okay.
If I have any food rations, I'll give him a scrap or something.
All right. That sounds fair. So you just kind of wait around for the guards.
No, I'm gonna sort of stagger around, find my way, figure out where I am. Do I recognize it out of this alley? Is a standard dwarven drunken wake up alley?
Yeah. You think you might have woken up here once before. In fact, if you look a few buildings down, there's one of them that has the front part of the building that's recently been repaired from a cart crash.
Do I recognize any of the other dwarves that are unconscious here?
No, you don't.
What time of day is it? Afternoon?
No. This is much earlier than you'd usually be up. The sun is just cresting.
Okay. I'll sort of look around. Figure out where I am and try and make my bearings.
Yeah.
And be like, where do I find breakfast right now? I need a good breakfast. I'm sort of just talking to myself.
All right.
Following my nose amidst the putrid smell of dog breath.
You're used to it by now. You're all right. You follow your nose. There's a house nearby where someone does appear to be cooking breakfast.
I'm not going to go to someone's house. I'm not that brash.
Okay.
If it's like a restaurant or an inn or something.
All right. Well, there is a dwarven establishment not too far from here.
Do they make a good breakfast? Have I had breakfast there before?
Yeah, you've had some breakfast. It was lunch, but it was breakfast.
Okay.
It was lunch, but it was breakfast.
They know how this usually works.
Yeah. Dwarven breakfast.
Dwarven breakfast. Really?
Beer batter pancakes.
The dog's upset. He's
There's that dog barking at you as you walk away.
Well, come on, boy. Let's go have a bite.
He follows after you because he might be following you for a little while. Please stop. Come here. Did anyone else have anything planned before you went to sleep? No? We just disbanded the party?
Mhm.
Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's time for a break.
Yeah, give me one right quick so I can get him to chill.
Okay, we'll be back in a bit. Hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this on YouTube. And of course, leave us a comment. See you in a bit.